your sports report for April
3rd,
2013. I'm a Moose. This here's a doctor, and ladies and gentlemen, as always, to kick the show off, all rise. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. The best local sports show in the state of Pennsylvania starts
right now.
Right now, yep. How was your Easter?
awesome.
Good.
A lot of candy. I'm still sugared up.
You need a doctor visit then. You need to visit the doctor and all that sugar in your
Maybe a little
system.
poke in the finger. We'll check your blood sugar. See how you're doing.
Is he a
Go
real
on.
doctor?
I am not a real doctor.
He's a real judge, but I don't know if he's a
Technically,
real
I'm not.
doctor.
Yeah. Anyway, spring sports season's kicked off somewhat.
Somewhat.
This weather has not been the cooperating kind this year.
Cold.
It's very cold out there.
Cold, some snow, some rain, some mud. What are you gonna do? But what we're gonna talk about here, we're gonna start with a little track. The sport that always seems to, regardless of weather, always seems to get out first. Start with a couple streaks. Valley View's boys, doesn't matter which division that they play in, or they're in, they just keep winning league beats. They're winning streak up to 49 consecutive Lacrosse track conference wins.
That's quite the run there.
Yep, they're up now with the division with all the big boys. They've realigned it with according to alignment now, like how big schools, medium and little schools, I guess now. Valley View's seeking their 8th consecutive division championship, regardless of whatever division they've been in. And they had a record setter last week in the pole vault, Ryan Wilkes.
From Wilkes University?
Yep.
I killed you, Mug. Sorry, I stepped on
I
you.
knew I was gonna jump right in with that.
I killed you with that. Sorry.
Yes, he in a 99-51 boys win over Abington Heights last week. He cleared 13-1 in the pole vault.
Wow.
That's
high.
That's probably nearly 2 shacks.
Can you dig it?
Yep.
That's 2 and a quarter Milksies, I think.
Anyway, like I said, 49 straight wins, going for their 8th straight title. Also had a few other record setters to start the year. How about Dunmore, Mike Lacharno?
Charno.
He's one of the big football players on the team last year. One of the big contributors. And he set the school record in the 110 high hurdles last weekend in a time of 14.6.
Wow.
Yeah. Moving on right along, I'll talk some girls here for a minute. Valley View's boys streak's impressive. Abington's girls also have a pretty amazing streak going on. They are currently have 40 straight wins in Lackawanna track competition. They won their first 2 league meets. They are led by the aforementioned Tessa Barrett. We've mentioned her
Tessa!
in recent shows. And how about a freshman? The name might sound a little familiar to you guys. Joanna Shao.
Wait! What?
It's the Joe Show. The Joe Show.
It's the big show.
Joanna is a freshman. And, she's coming off an ACL injury, which almost ended her entire basketball season. She came in right at the end to lead Abington Heights to one playoff win, and she's back now, ready to go. And she's anything like her brother. She's gonna be quite a story the next 4 years for Abington. Next 3 years.
We're gonna have fun following her career.
Yep.
To contribute as a freshman,
Yeah.
at the varsity level.
Yeah, I also have some
Bright future.
I also have some news on the other guy coming up. Tease. Yep.
Spoiler.
Yes. How about we go to some tennis? Tennis, anyone? Yeah. Yeah. You're not Roger Federer.
Boo!
And I'm not Andy
No one
Murray.
makes that. No tennis player has ever made that noise.
And I'm not Andy Murray, but the tennis season's opened up.
Not Eddie Murray either.
Yeah, we had 4 teams have hit the ground running, I guess you could say, as far as tennis is concerned. We got 3 unbeatens and 1 team with 1 loss. We have Abington Heights and Wallenpaupack. They're 3-0 out of the gate. Scranton Prep, which is 2-0, and Scranton Prep led by one of last year's doubles finalists in the PIAA state tournament, Will Cognetti.
Cognetti.
Yep. Yeah, he was finals last year
Didn't he
with.
hunt down Mickey and Mallory? That's Scagnetti.
Skag.
Scagnetti. Okay.
Not sure that story.
Okay. Ixnay on the Agnetti scale.
That'll be something for my research this week.
Google that one.
Yes, sir.
Cognetti.
Cognetti, yes, sir. Last year, his doubles partner was the now graduated Walker Temperton, but he's still there. He's a senior now. He's leading prep right now. Prep and Abington always have the good tennis programs, among other things. It also, Holy Cross.
Holy Cross!
Yep. How about this? Kerry Carty and Casey God did not waste any time after the basketball season. They did not do any downtime. Kerry Carty he's the number 2 guy for their singles, and Casey God is on the number 1 doubles team for Holy Cross, along with John Kelly. They are 3-1 so far in the tennis season. Long way to go though.
Just heating up.
Yep. Volleyball, we have 5 teams that have shot out of the cannon in the Lackawanna volleyball. Western Wayne and Abington Heights, they're both 3-0. And you have 3 teams at 2-1 right now. You have Susquehanna, Lackawanna Trail, and Elk Lake. Like we said, there's not that many programs that play volleyball, but we do have some pretty good ones. Western Wayne and Abington Heights, they breezed through their 3 matches. And they will play next Thursday at Western Wayne in the first of 2 meetings this year. Up there in what's it? I forget. The Easton Turnpike up there. It is what it is, though.
It is what it is.
My mind went a little blank there. For
You
a
went a
minute.
little moose.
Yes, I did. The moose is contagious.
Well, they're going to be
folks.
playing.
Like I said, the first meeting this year is at Western Wayne next Thursday, and then they come back at Abington Heights on May 7th. But like I said, long way to go for the volleyball. And also, quick shout out to two new programs in lacrosse. Lacrosse.
How about that? We're actually getting that Scranton.
Yeah, we got some.
Scranton
Yeah,
area.
we got some lacrosse programs now. We had Delaware Valley last year, and now I think at Scranton Prep in North Pocono have put together some lacrosse programs. The boys in their debut, they lost 4-2 to Tunkhannock. Their 2 goals, the first 2 goals in program history, came from Aaron Para. Yep. And I think they play their home matches at Fitzpatrick Field on the university campus.
Yeah, the only thing we've known about lacrosse around here is that's the sport they played in the movie American Pie.
Nah.
That's the only thing we
Yeah.
know.
Stifler!
You don't score until you score. That's all I got there.
Good one.
Who was it? He ditched the final match so he could sing to his girlfriend. And speaking of my teas earlier, the all-state basketball teams have come out. And yesterday we learned that Lauren Carey from Old Forge and Trisha Byrne from Scranton Prep were named 3rd team all-state performers. So
Much respect there.
yep, congratulations to those girls. And we had 4 boys make the teams. We start first with Josh Cozen. He was the AA Player of the Year for the big boy.
That's good.
Yep.
That's good.
And
Brilliant insight from the doctor.
That's good.
That's good.
yep. And
It's not bad.
and Maddie, ready? Well, it's the Mega Show.
Mega Show! Yeah.
Yeah, we messed that up. He's not the Big Show anymore. He's the Mega Show.
So the sister's the big Show now. Or is she the cute Show?
I don't know.
She's still a freshman. She's just the show. Until
Well,
further
it's
notice.
the Frost Show.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
good. All right.
JC was 1st team All-State in AAA. as a junior.
And that's good as well.
Yep.
Brilliant. That's
also,
good.
Scranton Prep's surprising run yielded an All-State performer, Matt Knowles. He was third team AAA All-State. He was a big contributor. Scranton Prep nearly beat Abington until the Mega Shout hit his buzzer beater. And then Scranton Prep almost beat Newman Goretti in the state playoffs.
Matt
Knowles.
Noakes used to catch for the Yankees. Noakes?
The old Noakes.
No.
Matt Knowles.
Matt Knowles.
Beyonce's little boy. Or brother. Beyonce.
Oh, Moose.
Okay.
Also, one more to get to. Ronnie Tomasetti from Mid-Valley, leading the Spartans to their first ever state boys appearance. He was a third team All-State performer in AA. So, anybody add with the local?
No, I got nothing from Carolina, so Carolina shut out this week. Sorry, down south.
What else is going on?
Have some sweet tea and take the night off.
We got baseball. Got a couple games get underway. They're waiting to warm up.
Yeah,
because the
Division
games go.
3 was the only division to get through. I think in the next week or two, I'll start getting some reports for baseball and softball.
Okay.
Sounds good
All
to
right,
me.
so
Maybe we'll have to get out to a game and watch it. You know.
yep.
Yeah.
Well, the gavel has been banged, so we're going to take a cheeky break here. Coming up after the break, this guy's going to say that's good.
Wrestlemania.
Oh, we're going to get some pro, some college, a little baseball
Little
talk.
fake sports.
Little and Wrestlemania preview. Stay tuned, kids. Back from the break again with the part 2 of the sports report. We're talking sports. And ladies and gentlemen, I got a doctor with all your national news to include Feed Me More.
Oh, I think we're gonna end with our Wrestlemania.
Okay, what are we starting with?
We're starting with the big news. The biggest thing going on in sports is the Final Four.
That's
Final
good.
Four teams. That is good. How about Wichita State, the biggest underdog, the 9 seed still in? They're taking on Louisville in the first game
Yes.
of the weekend, and Syracuse against Michigan. And it's almost Michigan's. You would say it's their first appearance since '93, but that technically doesn't count. So I think Duke beat nobody in the finals that year, right? Is that what happens? Because
And then North Carolina didn't beat anybody the following year.
Yeah.
Badmouth North Carolina.
All
I
right.
didn't badmouth, I'm just saying.
North Carolina.
So Syracuse.
But Louisville, the heavy favorite, despite losing one of their good role players, Kevin Ware, because of that gruesome leg
Where?
injury.
Where?
Yeah, Kevin Ware.
Where?
That made a lot of noise. That was I was happy to see they didn't show that on TV after a while.
Still not looking for it.
Yeah,
Not YouTubing it, not Googling it.
Nope.
No, it was.
Still can't get Theismann out of my head.
No, I know, right?
I don't need to.
Very similar, except you can see the leg.
Good luck. I
No,
hope you get
no.
better. I don't even want to talk
Yeah,
about it.
that was.
But the reason I brought it up is this person is in agony. He's laying on the ground. His career might be over. Heck, you never know. He probably thought, maybe am I gonna walk again? And what he told his teammates, he's like, just win.
I'm okay.
Go
Just
out and win.
That's what he told Patino. He's like,
Yeah.
what was it, 13, 14, 15, something like that. But in all seriousness,
He said, go out and win the game.
yeah.
And that's what his team rallied around that. And it easily could have been set off track there, you know?
Yeah.
It really could have been set off track. And they won, and they punched their ticket to the Final Four. They're the only #1 seed that survived.
Yeah, they beat they did beat a very good Duke team. It wasn't
Yeah.
like they beat a slouch. I mean,
No, you're right.
in all seriousness, we hope you get well soon. We
If you're watching this, Kevin Ware.
Yes.
Where?
Yeah. Where?
Where?
I don't know. Who's on first?
They'll be in Atlanta. They will be in Atlanta. That's where they'll
Yeah.
be. And Kevin Ware will be with them.
Yes, he got out. He's been cleared to travel with the team. That was great that he got out of surgery. They put him in surgery that night. He was off by crutches the next day. So get well soon. We hope for the best for your recovery.
Now, Wichita State, do they have a chance against Louisville?
You know what? I think Wichita State they have a chance, but they have a puncher's chance.
A puncher.
Everybody has a chance.
Yeah, I think Wichita State they kind of said, you know what? Let's let Florida Gulf Coast have all the media hype. We'll just go to the West Region, beat LaSalle, then beat Ohio State. Nobody really cares about it. But now they're gonna have to deal with that media attention all week.
Now, I remember months ago, before March Madness even was, people said that this team could beat anybody in the country and they could lose to anybody in the country. And they certainly proved that. I mean, when they beat Ohio State, a one seed, many people had them winning the tournament. They beat Gonzaga, one seed, but they lost to teams they lost to Creighton twice, and they lost to Evansville College twice.
Well, Creighton.
Where is Evansville?
Well, first of all, Creighton did win the conference.
Yeah, well, Creighton was a solid team.
Yeah,
But,
Evansville, Evansville. I don't even know. I think Illinois, somewhere in Illinois.
Somewhere. Maybe somewhere in the Midwest. I think. I don't know. But I mean, that just proves your point. They lost.
But I think that was proven of anybody. I mean, Michigan lost to Penn State for.
They did.
Yeah.
I think that's Penn State's only win of the year that I remember.
Cheeky Matty McGloin shout out.
Matty McGloin.
Hi, Matt.
But what do you think? All right, so I think Louisville. It's safe to say Louisville's the heavy favorite.
Yeah,
they haven't played a team like Louisville this year. They really.
Yeah, I think Louisville will just press them and press them. And Wichita State, they had trouble handling it when Ohio State put it up when they had to start pressing.
If their shots are falling, Louisville really isn't that deep. If they have to press them all game, who knows if they don't run out of steam.
But you know what? I think Louisville, handles the circumstances better. They handle the as you play in Atlanta in that elevated court, and I think Louisville handles all that better, and they get the win.
All right, the 2-4 seeds, Syracuse and Michigan.
Jerry McNamara, Billy Owens, and Syracuse.
Yeah, I think the big question here is whether or not Michigan can hit the shots against Syracuse's dastardly 2-3 zone.
Yeah, you can practice against that zone all you want.
There's normal 2-3 zones, and then there's Jim Boeheim's 2-3 zones.
And it's just a wonder how they're continually the only team in the country who could have that great of success with that, where people can't figure it out, and they can't. Like the one seed they played, they practiced for all week, and they still
Indiana,
Indiana couldn't figure it out.
I think Tom Crean had he had a big headache
going into the game. He's like, oh, we're prepared. They weren't prepared.
I think he had a big headache going back from Washington back to Bloomington.
Yeah. But Michigan plays like they did their last game
against Florida. Michigan, Florida didn't get the wake-up call from what I heard.
No, it did.
But Michigan, I'll tell you what, you couldn't have played 48 minutes of better basketball than Michigan played. The last 3 minutes against Kansas, when they were dead to rights, down 12, they come back, outlaws Kansas in that overtime, and I was sick to my stomach because Kansas was my pick.
My bracket, I tore it up about 2 weeks ago. So
but my bracket was still doing good until that happened. So, but then you couldn't have played a better basketball game than Michigan did. What was that? What was this guy's name? Lacrosse? Had that 6 for 6 from 3.
Which you don't think will happen again.
Well, no, but like you said, if Michigan can hit those shots against that 2-3 zone, it could be all she wrote for McNamara and Boeheim's crew.
All right.
But I'm flipping a coin.
I agree. It's a toss-up, that game. Syracuse lost to Temple.
But like I said, it's going to be Louisville's to lose. So.
Louisville's to lose. Who do you like to win the whole darn thing?
John Cena.
John Cena.
Yeah.
Hold off on Mania for 2 more minutes.
And also,
Like John Cena.
I also want to congratulate Louisville's women.
They're women. The Giant Slayers.
Yeah, literally the Giant Slayers, upending Brittany Griner and Baylor.
Brittany Griner, right? I'm not comfortable watching her. Like, if basketball doesn't work out, I think Game of Thrones will have a character for her. She's just like a giant creature.
She's a shack. She's a shack.
Yeah.
Who do you like win the whole men's tournament?
Louisville.
All right. I think it's never the team you most think is going to win. It's never the team you least likely to win.
Well,
So I go with the most median team. I'm going for Jerry McNamara's Orangemen.
Billy Owens, baby.
The winner of that game. So my second pick will be Michigan. Whoever wins that game's going to
okay.
win.
All right.
Knock it.
Fair enough.
Bang the gavel. Wrestlemania.
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania 29.
MetLife Stadium.
Right up. What are they going to do if it's about...
I got no clue.
It might be 50 degrees. And
Listen,
at night it might be about 38 degrees.
It's going to be sunny and warm at WrestleMania when John Cena wins the title back
Of
from
course
that
he's gonna win.
punk-ass Rock.
Yeah. That's the main event, Rock and Cena.
Watch the language, Moose.
I know. This is
Yeah,
a
I
big
didn't mean
show,
to
too.
say the R word.
Rock.
So,
But
so we already know who's winning the. I guess Matty's.
John Cena.
The Boost is calling for Cena to win the WWE Championship against The Rock.
if you ask me who's a better wrestler and better character, I say The Rock. But we all know The Rock probably has 8 movies to shoot.
I think The Rock's a better actor. I think John Cena's a better wrestler.
No, I'm a better wrestler than John Cena.
And I think Big Rich
He has
is a
3.5
better ignorer.
moves. He has 3.5 moves, but I don't. Cena's gonna win.
We also have a couple other main event matches.
Triple H and
Triple H, his career's on the line if he does not beat Brock Lesnar in a no holds barred match.
And that is like that's one that you're not sure who's gonna win.
I think
Yeah.
Triple H
It's a coin flip.
loses,
Le-
even though I like him.
Lesnar broke his arm.
They broke Shawn
and
Michaels' arm.
I don't know. I think that'll be nice because I think Lesnar will, even though it's entertainment, I think Lesnar a lot of times thinks it's real. So,
The way he goes out
Yeah.
about it.
so it's gonna be entertaining to watch. You know, Triple H is tough. He's a tough man. He took a beating last WrestleMania. He's gonna take one
Took
this
a beating at SummerSlam.
beating at SummerSlam, and that might be the most entertaining match of the night. It really might be.
Yeah. And does the streak end? This is actually a question that's got to be posed here. CM Punk is intent on stopping the Undertaker's 20-0.
I tell you, he's in his head.
Oh
He
yeah.
really is.
You
Stole the urn from him.
Watching Raw, I could believe it the other night when Paul Heyman dressed up as
Paul
Paul
Bearer.
Bearer. With
The ultimate, the late great Paul Bearer. But Heyman and Punk are just so entertaining to watch. You hate them. You
I'm gonna
hate
go
them.
conspiracy theory here, and let's just pretend that it's scripted for a second.
Okay.
I think
Still real to me.
when they re-signed CM Punk to the deal,
Yeah.
his contract stated that he would be WWE champion for 2 years, which he was, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Because we were at a time where the title was changing hands every 4 months. We lived in a generation where Bobby Backlund had the title for 100 years. Hulk Hogan had the title for 100 years. And then it was just going back and forth. So CM Punk brought back the legitimate
Best in
champ.
the world.
Yes. Well, everybody knows Jericho is the best in the world
The
at
original.
what he does. But I think maybe part of that might have been that not only would he keep the title, he'd be the one to take out The Undertaker for career.
If anyone can do it, it's going to be him.
I think so.
You're saying the streak ends.
I say the streak ends, and I'd like to do a over-under on an hour-long match. What are we doing? Over-under on the hour.
Under.
But very I'm saying under half hour.
Yeah?
I think it'll be about it.
That match is always like you could take a nap and wake up and they're still going at it.
Wait, are you counting the Undertaker's ring entrance? That takes a half an hour itself.
Yeah.
The
Especially
bell,
in-
the bell, we're talking.
Especially in that stadium, considering it'll probably have it'll be a 50 yards from where they come out, and then they come out 50 yards to the football.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a long walk for them. He might have to have a hearse bring them out.
I think Taker wins, man. Like, just because Punk's been making a fool out of him, disrespecting him, I think the Taker's going to win. I mean,
No one's ever going to do it again, so if
Yeah.
anybody's going to be that long of a career...
but if anyone in the WWE now should end the streak, it is CM Punk. It really is.
Yeah. But
Maybe does someone interfere? Is it a no disqualification match?
No, I think it's
Can
just
straight up
someone
match, no
interfere
stipulation.
and cost him the match? Someone from the Undertaker's past.
They typically don't.
I think the Undertaker should have to run a gauntlet of every person he's ever faced in every WrestleMania.
Well, whatever truly is his last match, I want them to take him out
Let's think about
and have
this.
a funeral.
Let's look at this here.
Bury him
let's-
in MetLife Stadium.
Let's quickly look at who.
By
he-
Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah.
Let's quickly look at who he's. Psycho Sid, Boss Man,
Who he
Triple
beat- he's
H,
beat.
Michaels,
Orton.
Razor Ramon. I think you can.
A lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. Now this is just me quickly prevailing his DVD on Netflix.
Yeah.
All 20. He's beaten Kane twice.
Don't forget Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Netflix paying us.
No.
Ixnay.
You better beep that out.
I content myself. I think we've had a little too much.
We don't even
fun
have
here.
Blockbuster paying us. Maybe that's why they're going out of business.
Blockbuster now too.
Well, they're out of business. I think this is their last week tomorrow. I went down there and I picked their store apart by $4 Blu-ray. That's besides the point.
Yeah.
I like Cena to win. Unfortunately, I like the Taker, and I'm going Lesnar.
Yeah.
Lesnar.
Cena, Punk, Lesnar.
I agree with the judge. Absolutely.
You always, when in doubt, agree with the judge.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
all we got for
Anything else to add?
That
That's
was
it.
the longest segment.
That's it. I
Yeah.
watched opening day for the Yankees till Kevin Youkilis came up, and I cannot say Uke sorry. I'm a
Red
Pirates
Sox
fan.
at Yankees.
I'm a
this
Pirates
evening.
fan now. That's it.
Hey, Matt, there's no shame in that.
That's it. I can't watch the Yankees.
Yeah.
No more tradition. All right. Well, that has been another episode of the Sports Report for March 3rd.
April 3rd.
April 3rd, 2013. Coming up after the break, Stifler, Scagnetti, and Matt Noakes.
John Williams Scott.
Yes.
Andy Pettit.
Andy Pettit. You're watching MattyVision.com. That's good.